Hello, everybody. My name is Nello. Today I want to show Imageo. It's an open source SPFx extension which I published today, and it generates a page-grounded image right inside SharePoint. It uses Microsoft new Foundry MAI-Image-2 efficient model. The idea is simple. Instead of going to a separate tool, the image generation lives on the page itself. Yes. Quick intro, I'm a SharePoint and Microsoft 365 developer, MVP, and you can find me on GitHub, Ferrari Ross, and Ferrari fan, also on my Punto Velo blog. And let's jump straight in. So if you publish SharePoint pages, you know that images matters, but getting the right image is painful. Stock photo are generic, brand guideline rules out half of what you find. And the external AI tool mean you describe the page from memory, generate, download, re-upload. The auto-written flow breaks every time. So what if the image could come from the page itself? And that's what Imageo does. It's a SPFx application customizer with the new version 1.23. It had a little floating button to every modern page. And the flow is you open the panel, you pick sections or the whole page, and then you have a distill step. It's basically calling a backend GPT-5 Mini, which produces an essence of the page with a prompt, with a subject. It analyzes your style, and it also shows so-called mood chips. So I will show that in the demo shortly. And then you have the generate step, which uses this new Microsoft model. And then you can copy the image to the clipboard or save it to your site asset. So all of that is in view mode only. So Imageo does not modify the page. It respects the SharePoint top model, and the publisher can then place the image wherever it wants with the image web path, for example. So this is the grounding step. GPT Mini reads the selected section and produces search access prompt and some chips. It also captures the tail color palette, so Xcode are translated to color names before the model sees them. Everything is fully editable, so you can tweak a chip or rewrite the prompt before you generate the image. And the flow also captures the user language. The extension comes with some language, but you can easily extend that by yourself. So this is the key point of the talk. MAI-Image-2 efficient is what makes this scenario possible. It's about 40% cheaper and 22% faster than the flagship, which is the same model without the efficient suffix. And an accurate model is useful on its own, but an accurate model that is also fast and cheap is one you can call again and again without thinking about it. And that is exactly what you need if image generation is going to live inside the page while someone is working on it. So the image capture the spirit of the page because they are grounded in its content and color. This is inline generation enabled by this model. So I will now do a quick code walkthrough. It says first sorry, I just inserted some Swiss German word in my English. First from the front end, and then I will walk to the back end. So let's switch to VS Code. And you see, this is the solution which has been published. So you have a backend and SPFx here, which is the SPFx web part. And if we go here in the source, and let's jump to the page analyzer, which is here. And then we have this here. Exactly here. 6, yeah. Here. Then we can see here that we have a simple REST call. This is where we get the canvas content one. It's a field from the SharePoint page, and this field holds the whole JSON blob, but holds every web part on the page. So that's the base for our work on this. And then you can see also here that we do a reordering of the section, so we can present the section in the correct ordering. I will show that then on the demo. Then switching back to the client here, to show here that we use basically the AAD HTTP client. This is the SPFx built-in way to get an Entra token. So there is no secret in the browser, no API key, just a token scope to our backend app registration. Then let me switch to the backend. I will show a bit about the prompt, how this works. And I will show the distills service. And this is the system prompt which is sent to the GPT-5 Mini. And you can see here that we also prepare GPT Mini with rules that match the page visual signal to a specific genre. So if the page has already an hero photo, the model picks a documentary style. If it is, it has a color block layout, it picks illustrations. And the output here also include the chips, which I will show, and these are returned as array back, and they include subject, style, and mood. And then the last little thing which I found out implementing this is so image model do not understand the Xcode. So I had a problem when analyzing this, that it did put the Xcode of the color on the generated image. So I converted the Xcode to a natural language through HSL. So basically, when you have an Xcode like 5C 2D 91, it will convert this to a simple name like Deep Purple, and it's a simple lookup, but it make a big difference in the output quality. So let's jump now to the demo. This is a page, just a simple page, and you can see here, just make this a bit bigger. So exactly, you can see here, we have the extension which fits with the knowledge agent, so it doesn't disturb. And you can look at the Imageo application customizer. You can resize this here, and basically I could type now the whole image prompt, but I want a reference to the actual page. So it showed me this page as 2 sections. And then I can say, okay, let's analyze this page and give me the essence of the page. That's what we have found. So now it's hitting the GPT-5 mini model. And as Todd has said, AI demo are scary, but this one is working. It's not faked. So it's really fast and quite cheap. And now you can see that it has captured the color. So it has the color palette of the page, which is dynamic, and it also captured this page is in German, but it has captured a certain prompt. So it's about how do you say free working or of the people exactly. And then I can change. I can add some input to the generation I want. And you can also say, because I'm working for a company which has a color code EA2323, and it's a company which is called La Mobilière, and I want that the image is branded for my company. And I click generation, and now it is in the same backend, but with the MAI-2 image efficient model, and it is generating the image, which will appear here shortly, I hope. And we will see that the image is branded also for the company. And you can see I have not implemented this particularly, so I could have told it's Microsoft or whatever company, and it is taking the name, and it is also taking a beautiful image, which I can then copy, for example, and then edit the page and paste, or also save this to the asset library, and it will appear then here. So it's here, and then I have the image saved, and I can use it again. Now, shortly back to my slide. Yeah, so about the architecture. So as we have seen, there are two pieces. The first is the front end, the SPFx application customizer in the browser. And then we have an Azure function proxy in front of the model. So this is the Microsoft Foundry model, GPT-5 Mini and MAI-2. And the page analysis and distill on this GPT-5 Mini model, which is quite good. And the generation runs with this MAI-2 efficient model, and it returns then the image. And the host chain has no shared secret in it, so the browser acquired the Entra token to the AAD token provider, easy out validator principle, and the call to Foundry writes system assigned managed identity. There is no function key in the browser bundle, so no model key in deploy config. It's quite secure. So everything is open source. You can get it. The SPFx web part, the Foundry deploy. I have also a blog post and the blog post from Microsoft. Thank you very much.